Okay, and this I think is the other point. Yeah, see, if you get to this point, Stiltskin will just say this, and you will not be able to buy the items from him. So you got to be aware of that. I think... Ah, yeah, this is the only way you can get this one. You have to come at this point in time. So we can pick up this one, and he doesn't want mail. Oh no. So yeah, make sure you pick that up at this point. I think that's the only time you can get that. There's a little bit of a story point up here. Nope, not quite. Your time has come. Alright, so... yeah, we get to play Protector of these guys, and I'll just cut this battle. Main attack force. Well, it's not the main attack force. Here's a couple more. I'll show this battle off because it's it's a pain to edit out two battles right next to each other for one, and two, it'll get to show off a little more strategy, even though not really, when there's two of them as opposed to when there's one. And you can steal high potions. You're still just going to do the same thing. Like I said, at this point, wow, look at that. I get to go twice straight away. Unless I got to jump on them. Okay, no more strategy. Just whack away. And I've got some abilities to look at, so I'll check those out and I'll be right back. Okay. Well, apparently Zidane's going to run off before I can do anything. Fine. Okay. How about your side? Yeah. See, they're pacifist. That was the word I was looking for the other day. I can't believe I forgot it. Oh my god. Anyway, these guys are pacifists, so they're not going to fight anybody. What are we going to do? Anyway, at this point we get a little option. You want to go right at this point. And your choices will determine some items that you'll get. And at this point I'm going to check my equipment and I'll be right back. And we're back. And so yeah, basically this, as I was mentioning before, is pretty much a game of hide the villagers from the evil invading force. So they're going to come from behind. And we have an option here, and here we want to go left. So first right, then left, and cut out that battle. Yeah, so we have to keep hiding these guys. And there's one more option right here. Which way to go now? This one you want to cross the bridge to the right. If you choose other options, they'll run into these soldiers that came up, and then they'll either get, I don't think they get killed, but they get knocked out, or you have to run in and save them, and then you don't get any items from them afterward. Of course, if you save them, you'll get some items. And this battle will be fast, so I'll cut it out. Okay, yeah. And here we go. No more monsters? This option holds no bearing, but I don't know, I just err on the side of caution. I don't think this one matters at all. I haven't seen it matter, but I always say this option just because that's what I would say if I were in a similar situation. It's not the best option for kids, but neither is false sense of security. Okay. Of course it is. It's in a tree. Tree houses are always cool, man. Okay. After we finally get our last few characters, I'm gonna go through the intro, hopefully, if I remember. At the start, if you just let the game go to, like, a lot of time at the main menu, if you let it sit, it'll go to a demo or, you know, a little trailer or something like that. But in this case, it basically just shows off all the characters, and they all have kind of a virtue or a characteristic that defines them throughout the game. And it's also kind of like their main idea, the main story behind them focuses on this concept. And the reason I didn't show it off at the start of the game is because I'd spoil on who all the characters were at the start of the game, which I didn't want to do. Oh, and there's people missing. Hopefully they're all inside the cathedral. Inside. And, oh crap. Oh crap. One more exit. Oh crap. Three-way pincer attack? I don't know. Anyway, let's guard some of them? Yeah, what the hell am I gonna do now? Okay. And you look really big there. Okay. Gangster. Of course, time stops when someone else is doing it, but if I were to do that, I couldn't save them all in time. Yes, sir! He saves your ass. You thank him. You listen to him. And it is Sir Fratley. After a long absence, what was it? 3 years? 5 years? However many years it was. Frey is reunited with her boyfriend. Yeah, he went away, told her to stay. She didn't listen. At least they brought her kind of out of that mold of stereotypical storylines in that sense. You know, if you look at a lot of older stories, you know, the woman or the wife or the girlfriend or the love interest is left behind, the guy goes off to war, and she just kind of stays there and waits for him. In this case, she actually did something. So I like that they've kind of brought her character up above being the, it's not a damsel in distress, but it's the inactive character. Where has he been? My dear Fratley, I do recall. I don't know what that's from. I can't remember what I'm referencing. Good. Rumors of victories, deepest valleys, find your footprints. Something unbearable. What? A what now? He doesn't know who she is? What the hell? Really? Sedaine, you're ruining a really cool moment in the story. Off. Go away. Shut up, Sedaine. You're ruining the moment. Yeah. Oh well. Of course, he doesn't listen to me. Game's not that interactive, I guess. And the king recognizes him as well. And he doesn't know the king either. I'll tell you, I know that inflection. Yeah, it's the puck. I just want to take a hockey stick and slap the crap out of him sometimes. Other times he's just hilarious, but I don't know. Sometimes he bugs me. So the, what is he, 5, 6-year-old kid found him in travels. Yeah, and of course he wouldn't recognize you either. Okay. Okay, so he just kind of felt like coming back. Standard cliche plot excuse in every game ever made. That's all I can remember. I must go. Bye-bye. What? Really? You just kind of, you know, peace, I'm out, bitches? That's all? This game bugs me in certain senses. You know, I do like the depth of the story, but, you know, I kind of want to see someone get a happy ending. And a lot of the characters, especially right now, no one really has a happy ending. Zidane's separated from the one he's after. Freya's been forgotten. We're being attacked. The other party members have been kidnapped. Some ungodly things are happening to Dagger. No one is having a good time at this point in the story. Smart kid, though. Didn't want to bring him back, but did because of the, you know, didn't want to because of trying to be nice to her feelings, but did because there are things more important than her feelings. Makes sense. Later. And the king's like, I'm a horrible father. I can't control a 6-year-old. What the hell? Yeah. Every time you get knocked down, it's Puck. Well, not every time. Bibi gets knocked down a lot. And the voice of reason and logic is Bibi. Quite sad, actually. This music specifically, and this scene in general, really does hold like a high emotional value for me. You can definitely feel her pain. We must regroup. And my music. Ah, more good music. Doesn't have the same, you know, emotional feel, but it's definitely awesome. Pathetic rodents. And Beatrix just has to show how gangster she is. Okay. And she's gone. And now... I think I'm running probably quite long on this video. Well, you know what? Screw it. I'll just keep running through like I did last time. If you talk to each of these guys... Okay, I talked to that one. There we go. Elixir. I'm just gonna run through it like I did with the last set of videos. You know, I'll play for an hour and a half or whatever. Record 2 or 3 videos, who knows. Depending on how many times I have to bow out to take a pause break or whatever. People keep calling, interrupting me. So yeah, you picked up all the items from these guys. You can talk to this guy here. Do magnet, and at this point, I don't think you can pick up that letter. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think you can. Just get it at the other point. You're right next to him anyway. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to take a pause break right now, and I'll be right back. And I'm back. It was a much longer break than I had intended. I just wanted to save and heal and fix my setup for this fight, which includes putting everybody in the back row and giving Freya cover. But I decided, oh, it's a lazy Sunday. I'll record an episode of Final Fantasy IX. Why not? I don't have to work on Monday, since everyone doesn't know how to organize things, and so I didn't know whether I'd be working until today, and I get called earlier on in the day. Okay, you're not working on Monday. Okay, well, that's good. Fine, why not? Sure, I'll have fun with that. Got called at 9 o'clock at night. Oh, by the way, you want to come in and work? Son of a bitch, really? Like, you know, and I gotta work at 7 tomorrow. So, here goes my night. I'm gonna probably finish this fight up and maybe do a little more. Might do one more fight after this. There's another quick boss that I can get myself to. Yes, we got destroyed. Do we get to make a reference to Star Wars again? Who's more foolish? The fool or the fool who follows him? Delusions of grandeur. I wouldn't have those, would I? I love the boss music for the Beatrix fights. Always just so awesome. Anyway, back row always. You want to start with steel. We have a little more MP. You can throw Mighty Guard up, though I don't think it really matters. And more importantly, though, you want to start with slow. And white draw, even though I haven't gone over it, I'll wait until he starts casting, or she tries to kill me. See, with Mighty Guard, back row, better equipment, we start to do a little better against your Thunder Slash. We were doing 600 last time. Basically, this draws out MP from the enemy and refreshes all party members with it. And I forgot to steal. A little more to Vivi. Oh well. Couldn't steal. Damn! I would like, yeah, if you haven't guessed from my non-attacking, this is time like the last one. That's the way these fights work. Steal, though I'm kind of distracted. Come on, Zidane, be useful. Steal. Yeah, there are 3 items you can steal from her. Shock will probably kill somebody because Shock is insanely powerful. Thunder Gloves, cool. It's my 3rd pair, and that's the one I expected to steal in this fight. Throw a little Phoenix down at Quina, hopefully he gets up. And I haven't really gone over how... Ouch! I haven't really gone over how cover works. It only covers if the other character that is being hit is in critical, and if Freya is not herself in critical. So if Freya's gonna die, I don't really care. Why not? I don't know. Unfortunately, this battle gets kind of tedious, and I don't usually like talking over it because I end up doing it a bunch of times to see if I can steal the... Damn it! One more item, I want it! Come on, big money! Zidane, you're useless. And there we go. No more games. Stock break! Yeah. So, after we tell her that she should have finished us off, she's going to leave and presumably not finish us off. Run away. So yeah, because I'm a little OCD, I'm going to try that battle a few more times. Made myself a save file right with that Moogle inside, so I'll go back and do this at the first option I have to where I can take a break where it's not, you know, forced to advance for me. Basically where I can get to a save point, I think. Oh, what are you doing? Zidane is suicidal, has no idea what these are. Presumably transporters, but, you know, really? Yeah. We kind of forget about Claire after this. Makes sense. Okay. Poor Vivi. He's so scared. Yep. Basically, he gives the other black mage the okay, yep, you can do it now. I'm ready. And one for Quina. You know, like, hey! What the hell? Yes, we get separated from Quinn at this point in the game. And luckily, I stole all his equipment. So yeah, make sure you unequip anything you need. You will get Quinn back, don't worry. Dark matter. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so you will get Quinn back at a later point, and in order to do that, like, he'll still have all the equipment that he has now, but I don't suggest leaving too much on him because you'll want it for other characters. Odin. What's Odin gonna do? Yay, video, I can shut up now. That's pretty cool. That's not. That is. Gangster. That looks weird. It's like Man in the Iron Mask kind of deal. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Whoa. Cool. Everything's going boom. You can see the greed in her eyes. The power. The lust for power.